he came to the entry and said, wait, this one, where is it coming from? And then how does that become? It becomes an issue of the board because you've brought in material that is not authorized. But does not become an issue of the board when it comes to a voting criteria and people saying this is a ballot paper. That was not a ballot paper. It was a flyer.
Finally, we're coming to the end of this very interesting conversation, and you know, but there is an argument that this election was always going to fail somehow. In fact, Maura only provided the trigger. It would still have happened even if Maura had not provided the trigger. Later on, when people began out casting votes, somebody would still have done something about it. Did you get this sense that there was an attempt to sabotage the election throughout? I mean, obviously there was intelligence. Where I sit, and I was not at Kasarani, inside there, I was being told these elections are not happening. So how come you didn't get it?
I want to say that all through, can you imagine you call candidates, you actually called all the candidates, and we sat together. Can we iron out the issues? Is there an issue you want us to address? And we agreed. And we did all that we thought was the best for the party. Let me tell you, if for any 1 minute we thought this election was not going to take off, I would not have taken my sleepless nights. I didn't sleep for those 2 days before the election, ensuring that the triplicate register in place, ensuring that all the clerks are trained, ensuring we have spent millions. If we knew this exercise was not going to be, I can assure you we would not have taken that trouble. But we knew and we believed that it was going to be. So until that minute, and even you, when you watched, you would not suspect that it was not going to be. It was so smooth until the ballot boxes were.
There was a bit of tension, but anyway, so 30 million shillings down the drain. Any regrets?
I really regret. It is a regret. First of all, we have had a name. We have really been having a name as a party. I want us to maintain having that name. We are the party that is leading in terms of the members of parliament.
You still think you have a name?
Yes, we still have a name. and you know, kuteleza sio kuanguka. No, ukiteleza si ati unasema umeanguka. To me, I believe tumeteleza. But as a party, we still have that chance to show. And we showed it yesterday. Yes. People thought we would go there and probably fight in the national governing. You see, we came together still as one. And I believe that we still have a long way to show that we are the party that can lead in this country. We are a party that can do our work well. But I also want you people to appreciate that we are really a massive party. And when you have a lot of children, then you expect to have a lot of friction. You see a lot of this friction, but we'll get out of
the committee. The party's strength is its weakness.
of the interim committee that was appointed yesterday.
I do not
of the both groups.
When we left after the press conference, they did not name anybody. If you saw what the Prime Minister was reading on behalf of everybody, he said we are going to have three from each side, and we are going to have a committee of 5 people to investigate. That is all I can say as to who is who. That is now a final detail that I think they are working out. But there was going to be an interim committee of 3, and then there is also going to be...
You don't know the names of the people who are now?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Yeah, it was just said that we are going to have 3,
May I inform you that
and they were given time to do it.
May I inform you that Dr. Zani's name is not one of them?
I will. That is now your information. We are here to check whether it is correct information, because we see a lot.
It's correct information because they released the names. But anyway, just to finally before we are running out of time, and the one thing that did not escape critics of your organization is that it takes roughly 5 minutes for each of those delegates to cast a vote for each of those positions, whether it's chairman or deputy party leader, and so forth.
We have 19 positions.
19 positions, thank you very much. How much time would it have taken for the 19 positions to be voted, considering there are 2,800 delegates, and you are starting the balloting at 3:30? People say there was no way that election was going to succeed unless you are going to vote until 6 a.m. in the morning.
We planned for 2 days. We booked Kasarani for the 28th and 1st because we knew the kind of exercise that we were going to have. And we planned it in such a way that had people allowed us to do it the way we had planned, we were going to call county by county, you know, for smooth running. They just come in, pass, and do their vote, and they exit in another way and go back. It was going to be very smooth. And we gave ourselves up to 5 hours to be able to conclude. And Kasarani was booked for 2 days. This is our day.
So the election would have gone up to midnight. So it would have gone on up to midnight.
Even if it went up to midnight, we were ready for it.
So it was
and we had booked for 2 days.
Okay.
Yes. And then the other thing also, we could not ask our delegates to come by night. You know, there was this trap ban. So delegates had to arrive that morning. When were you going to accredit all the delegates and be able to do it in time? So we planned for 2 days.
All right, thank you very much. That is the chair of the National Elections Board of ODM and also nominated member of parliament in the East African Legislative Assembly, Judy Pareno. Thank you very much for coming. Continue watching Breakfast.